What's going on, everybody? It is your boy, the Bad Diggity Dizzle, back with another New York Giants video. Hey, guys, thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it, as always. If you're not subscribed to this channel, do me the honor. Hit that subscribe button. Also, make sure you ring the bell notification. That way you know when I do a video like this or go live for a New York Giants game, a Laker game, or do a hangout, talk of Giants, any of that stuff. Always look forward to hearing your opinion and hanging out with you during a live stream. Also, make sure you hit that thumbs up button. It does help out the video more than you know. You can also follow me on Instagram and Twitter. Links are in the description. I will follow you back on both formats, so please follow me. Trying to grow my Instagram quite a bit, so if you guys can follow me on Instagram, that would be great. And let's get into the meat and potatoes of the video. Now, I know it ain't going to be popular with some people, and that's fine. But before I even get into this, when I say Daniel Jones ain't the guy of the future, you guys that think he is, please tell me why. Tell me why in the comments section. I don't want to hear he's got no wide receivers. I don't want to hear Saquon Barkley's hurt. I don't want to hear the offensive line's no good. I don't want to hear Jason Garrett's play calling's no good. I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear excuses. I want you to tell me what you see from Daniel Jones as to why you think this guy can lead us to a Super Bowl championship. Because when you're talking about a franchise quarterback, you're talking about a quarterback that can lead you to a Super Bowl championship. Not a quarterback that can win a division. Not a quarterback that can go 7-9. Not a quarterback that may win one playoff game in his career. A guy that can lead your team to a Super Bowl. It's really bad when what I have to expect out of Daniel Jones, who was a 6th overall pick in the 2019 draft. It's really bad when I have to just expect and just sit here and say, please don't turn the ball over. I'm not asking you to do a lot. Just don't turn the ball over. And he can't even do that. He fumbled the ball 3 damn times yesterday, guys. Oh, he's hurt, Baddog. He's hurt. Well, if he's hurt, he shouldn't be out there. I understand that he's a tough guy, but if you're hurting your team, that's selfish. Get off the field. If you can't play it 100%, you need to go to I can't do it. I'm hurting the team. I'm not 100%. Plain and simple. You want to throw away yesterday's embarrassing game, which I'm still reeling from, that's fine. What about the rest of his career, guys? Before yesterday, he turned the ball over 36 times in his career. Hasn't even played 2 full seasons. 36 turnovers. The guy turns the ball over like it's his job. That's not his job. His job is to protect the ball. He doesn't protect the ball. Okay? Can you tell me one game Daniel Jones has won for the New York Giants this season? One. Tell me one game he's won. You can't. We won a game with Colt McCoy. So, I'm not saying Colt McCoy's the answer, and I don't know why people are like, Colt McCoy. Listen, Daniel Jones is better than Colt McCoy. I'm not sitting here saying Colt McCoy should be the starting quarterback at all. I'm not even saying that we should draft a quarterback, although I did put Mac Jones there on Instagram. And the only reason I put Mac Jones there is because the Giants will be drafting 10th. You're not getting one of the top 3 quarterbacks in the thing. But I digress. Daniel Jones is going to be here for 2021, and I'm not going to sit there and argue that he will be here, the quarterback, next year. And obviously, he's going to have to play monument, head and shoulders better than he's playing right now. My contention with Daniel Jones, and I've said this all year, poor pocket awareness, terrible decision-making, first-read quarterback, and he played scared. I don't see an aggressive quarterback out there. You know, when Eli Manning played, yeah, he turned the ball over. He took a share of sacks. When the chips were down, man, and you were watching Eli Manning, you always believed if we had a chance at the end of the game, Eli Manning was going to drive us down and win the game. Do you get that feeling with Daniel Jones? See, because I don't. I don't get that feeling. What I get when Daniel Jones drops back is, oh, God, don't turn it over. Oh, God, don't turn the ball over. Don't fumble the ball. Don't throw an interception. That's what I get. I get nervous when he drops back to throw a pass. That's not a good feeling for a fan to have about his franchise quarterback. He has no receivers, Bear. Listen, they took Deshaun Watson's best receiver away from him in Houston, and DeAndre Hopkins, he's having the best statistical year of his career. No, they're not a very good team. They're losing games, but God, we're losing games too, and our quarterback ain't helping matters. It's not like Daniel Jones having a big year and we're losing games. Daniel Jones hasn't thrown a freaking touchdown pass in 15 quarters. You know, I mean, what are we supposed to do? You do realize that this guy's contract is coming up. This is my whole contention with Daniel Jones about being the future of the Giants. Do you really want to pay Daniel Jones $30 to $35 million a year for 5 years? For 5 years, $35 million plus. Do you want that? Do you want to be in a situation like the Bears are where you're paying a guy a fortune and you're constantly mediocre? Do you want to be where the Eagles are, where they give the guy all that money and now he's sitting on the bench? Even though Jalen Hurts did win that game yesterday. Listen, I give the Eagles all the credit in the world. The Eagles, every time the Eagles are down and out, every time the Eagles are supposed to lose a game, they had no business beating the Saints. But guess what? They went in there and did it. Their defense was phenomenal yesterday. But regardless, Carson Wentz, do you really want that? Do you want that situation here with the Giants? Where you give Daniel Jones the money and he's so bad that you actually do draft a quarterback after you pay him? And then he starts, I don't want that here. I want a quarterback that can make plays. I want a quarterback that don't turn the damn ball over all the time. I want a quarterback that I believe in. Daniel Jones has given me nothing to believe in. The first few games, okay, it's a new system. The offensive line stinks. There's no preseason. There's no training camp. We are in, week 14? And he's still having these same problems? Think about this, guys. We're saying Daniel Jones is playing okay when he don't turn the ball over. This is what we expect from Daniel Jones now. This is praising Daniel Jones. At least he didn't turn it over. That's who you want as the future quarterback. That's the future quarterback. Well, at least he didn't turn it over today. We got to think a little bit better when it comes to a franchise quarterback, guys. We can't just sit here and go, well, he didn't turn it over. He had a good game. That's sad. That's sad. He has not improved all season. Okay? He just hasn't. Coffee in there because I need more energy, obviously. Listen, I say this all the time, man. I'm an emotional guy. I'm an EKG machine. Boop, 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 all the time. I know somebody's going to chop that one. That's a good one. Anyway, I'm an emotional guy. I love my Giants. I wear my heart on my sleeve. Don't wear sleeves most of the time. Okay? I always wear short sleeves, so, my heart's out there. And I'm a reactionary fan. I've said this all the time. Not PFF, not ESPN. I don't want to be that guy. I know there's a lot of guys on YouTube, a lot of content. They want to break down film. They want to talk about PFF. They want to be analytical. That's not me. That may be everybody else. That ain't me. I am a fan. I'll always be a fan. Don't want to be on TV. Don't want to be. I love broadcasting here, but I don't want to be a broadcaster. I don't want to be an analyst. I don't want that. I'm just a fan. That's all I am. Just like you watching me right now. Just a fan. Love my Giants to death. Want what's best for the Giants. Always. I don't think Daniel Jones was best for the Giants. You can hate on me for that. You can get mad at me for that. It's just my opinion. I'm not getting mad at you because you want Daniel Jones here. So how are you going to get mad at me because I don't? He's shown me nothing. He's shown me nothing to think he can win a Super Bowl. We're talking Super Bowl in the future. We're far away from a Super Bowl championship, yes. But when you're talking about signing your guy, a franchise quarterback, your franchise quarterback is there to win you a Super Bowl. Yes, the Eagles may have paid Carson Wentz all that money, and yes, maybe Nick Foles is the one that led him to the Super Bowl, but the fact of the matter is, in 2017, without Carson Wentz, the Philadelphia Eagles don't win a Super Bowl. They got what they needed out of him. Do you think Eagle fans, for 1 second, would sit there and go, well, I hope we have more cap space. No Carson Wentz. I hope our cap space is different. All this stuff is different. Our future's bright. Okay? But take away our Super Bowl. Baloney. The Eagle fans would take 15 years of straight garbage for that Super Bowl as opposed to saying, give me 15 years of mediocrity and take the Super Bowl away. You're there to win a Super Bowl. That's your job. Do you really believe Daniel Jones is a quarterback that can win the Giants a Super Bowl? See, I don't. I don't believe anymore. I thought with my heart way too much at the beginning of this year. I gave him way too much credit. Because when I go back and actually sit there and look at the stats, look at the way he played, he had about 3 games, which really skewed his statistics. The one against Washington that cost us Chase Young. The one against the Jets, which we lost. One against the Lions, which we lost. I think he had 13 touchdowns in those 3 games. It means he had 11 the rest of the way. Okay? That's not good. Turning the ball over 37 times. How many career games he played? We're 5-8, so he's played 12 games this year. Played 12 last year, so he's turned it over 37 times in 24 games. He's thrown 32 touchdowns. He's turned it over 37 times. It's not going to get it done in my book. Like I said, if you guys are sitting here telling me, oh, we need a number one receiver, we need a tight end, we need an offensive line. If you need all of these parts around a guy that was picked 6th overall to succeed, you can get any quarterback and put him in a situation where you have superstar wide receivers, the best offensive line, and the best running back in the history of football. And of course they're going to succeed. Quarterbacks aren't always going to have that. We're not going to have the best players at each position. It's not going to happen. Okay? I've had it with Daniel Jones. He has 1 year to prove me wrong. He has 1 year to make this video age poorly, as they say. I don't care what he does the rest of this season. He has 1 year to make this work, because this year, I don't think he's doing anything this year. I really don't. I don't even know if he's going to play against Cleveland next week with the way his hamstring is. He's got 1 year. 2021's make or break for him. If this product is what we see in the field next year from Daniel Jones, what are you going to say then? We're going to keep making the same excuses? No more excuses. No receivers, bad dog. No Saquon Barkley, bad dog. No Saquon Barkley. How come we won 4 straight games with Wayne Gallman running for 100 yards? Or the Giants running for 100 yards? How do we win all those games without Saquon Barkley? How do we win all those games without a wide receiver? How do we do it? Was it because of Daniel Jones? I don't think Daniel Jones is the future. I've pretty much been saying that all year. I root for him. I root for him every week. I'll continue to root for him every week. It's my quarterback. It's Giants quarterback. I want the guy to ball out. I want the guy to prove me wrong. He hasn't done it this year. All I wanted to see was improvement from the New York Giants. I wanted to see him compete. I wanted to see him beat teams in this division. Guess what? We beat the Eagles. We competed in almost every game. We competed in every game except for 2 this year. The whole team has improved. He hasn't. He's regressed. The biggest part of your damn team is your quarterback. Can't have him taking huge steps backwards when he turned the ball over a ton of times in his rookie season. That can't happen. To me, Daniel Jones ain't the future of the New York Giants. And that's all I got to say about it. It's Bad Diggity Dizzle, and I'm out. Peace!